When I was looking at setting up NuBeginnings, I was working in London. I was a management consultant in a very male-dominated field, and I was seriously overweight. I felt terrible. Every day it was an effort to get out of bed. I didn't really enjoy what I was doing, and just everything was difficult. Breathing was difficult, walking up the stairs, getting up in the morning was difficult, falling asleep in the evening was difficult, falling asleep in the middle of the afternoon was quite easy. Everything was hard, and I was really unhappy. And I was completely frustrated because I'd been to 101 weight loss places. I'd done every diet that there was. And I would go to these places and I would love it because they took control of my food and I did loads of exercise. I'd lose a ton of weight, come home, put it all straight back on again. So there was no lasting change that happened there. So I kept looking for a place that wasn't just going to tell me what I could eat and control what I was eating and get me to do some exercise, but I wanted somewhere that was going to talk about the reasons why I was having problems with food, and I just couldn't find one anywhere. I would have travelled anywhere in the world to do it, and there wasn't one, so I made one, and that's NuBeginnings. So the idea is that instead of just telling people what to eat and how to exercise, it's actually dealing with why are you saying you really want to lose weight and yet still eating the cake? What's driving the behaviour that you say you don't want, and what can we do to change that driver? We take very small groups of people and we really get to know everyone who's here. We have to work around people's schedules, and in order to do that we need to understand their life and their schedules. So everything we do here is real. There's no, we're just going to do milkshakes today, or we're just going to stick a hose up our backside. It all has to be real, it has to be realistic, it has to be something that you can easily do at home, and there isn't going to be that much of a change to your lifestyle, otherwise it's not going to work. The idea is that when you arrive, you have a really nice room, everything's very comfortable, everything is there that you need. So we're going to take responsibility for doing everything for you. We're going to serve you really delicious food. It doesn't have to be sad, microwave, plunk, plunk, plunk diet food. It can be really delicious, great stuff. The rooms can be beautiful. The massages are amazing. The idea is that we're nurturing you and taking care of you to make it easier for you to do it for yourself. We want to support you in the stages from when you go home. So we call you every week for 2 months to answer any questions, make sure you're good with your nutrition plan. So we'll give you all the plans while you're here, obviously, and then when you're at home we want to make sure that you're doing well. Everything that we do here is something that has worked for me personally, and if it hasn't, it's not here. This is a really, really personal program for me because it's created out of the millions of mistakes that I made, and it took me a long time to make all the mistakes and to come up with a program that actually genuinely works and genuinely does do what it says on the tin. And if it didn't, I wouldn't want to stand behind it because it's really, really important to me. I'm really proud of what we do at NuBeginnings because it's about really taking care of people and really getting to know people and really getting to the core of whatever your issue is that you're struggling about. And we don't just talk about food, we talk about grief, we talk about loss, we talk about love, we talk about the big things that happen in people's lives and what can we do to address what's going on that people aren't happy with. People don't really need to talk about, well, I ate 2,500 calories. That's not going to help. We need to deal with why did you eat 9,000 calories yesterday, what's driving that behaviour and what can we do to do something about it. And that's what we do, and I'm immensely proud of that.